will lavish upon him costly gifts and precious stones. Friends, it's going to be the Great Awakening. Devarim 3. Verse 11. A giant, Og of Bashan. Write this down. For only Og, king of Bashan, remained of the remnant of the giants or the Nephilim. Indeed, his bedstead was an iron bedstead. It is not in Rabbah of the people of Ammon. 9 cubits is its length, and 4 cubits is its width. 9 cubits. It's just under 18 inches is a cubit. So you're looking at about 14 feet tall, about 6 feet wide. And he was a shrimp compared to some of the earlier ones. I'd challenge you to look at some of the bones they've found and dug up, which the evolutionists do not want you to see, because it flies in the face of the religion of evolution. I didn't come from a monkey. But boy, if I wanted to act like one, I'd sure think I did. Isn't it amazing? Human beings. We take away teachings and instructions from our kids. We remove the 10 Commandments from the schools and then throw our hands up in the air and wonder why they shoot each other.
You made your bed, now lie in it.
You made your bed, now lie in it.
You with your own kazir. Why?
Deuteronomy chapter 9, verse 1. We're kind of just systematically working our way through here. Deuteronomy 9. When you see the fallen ones, when you see the fallen angels, what? We're going to see them? Mm-hmm. You sure are. And then you're going to have an opportunity to worship them. That's very important to our Father in heaven. The idol's not the God. That's the sacrifice to the God, which can neither speak, nor has breath, nor life, nor utterance. Shaul said we have entertained what? Angels? And in that instance, he's talking about good ones, to be hospitable to them. At the same time, there's also bad ones. Baal-zebub and all of his messengers, the Lord of those who flit about in the air. Hear, O Israel, you are to cross over the Jordan today and go into dispossessed nations greater and mightier than yourselves, cities great and fortified up to heaven, a people great and tall, the descendants of who? Anakim, that's right. The word which means, write this down, you're going to need to know this then. The long-necked ones. Whom you know and of whom you have heard it said, who can stand before the descendants of Anak? Therefore understand today that the Lord your God, or Jehovah your Elohim, is he who goes over before you as a consuming fire. He will destroy them and drive them out and destroy them quickly, as the Lord has said to you. Now, this is when? After the what? Flood. Before and after the flood. How were the giants birthed? We just read it. How were they birthed? That's right. The fallen ones taking on foreign flesh. Now, in the Brit Hadashah, we hear this verse misrepresented, and we say, no, the angels in heaven don't marry. No, read it again. It says the angels of what? God don't marry. Messiah Yeshua knew full well that there were those who were not of who? God. Okay? And we won't marry in the resurrection. There are those who will not be in the resurrection. The word which means Raphaim, or Raphaim, a giant found, guess where? In the Golan, or Gilgal, the Golan Heights, which is going to be going to Syria very soon. 10 years ago, I stood in a congregation and said Syria is going to annex the Golan Heights from Israel. Remember, back to the 1967 borders. That's what Palestinians are clamoring for. And the one that's aiding them and abetting them in their policies is Syria. Just ask Mahmoud Ahmadinejad. Ask Abu Mazen or Mahmoud Abbas, the leader of the Palestinians, or Ismail Haniyeh. Syria calls the shots. One of those giants, the Raphaim, are buried in Gilgal, or the Golan Heights. Burial mounds are enormous, far larger than Stonehenge. Did I say Stonehenge? You know what I meant. That's why y'all were whispering. Look at the mounds at Stonehenge. Have you seen them? There are also mounds of giants in Baalbek, which is in the Bekaa Valley in Lebanon, where there, I believe, don't hold me to this, but I believe the stones are 100 or perhaps 1,000 tons. I can't remember. We don't have a crane in the world today that will lift them, not one. And they were placed and stacked in stunning precision. You couldn't even fit a credit card in between them. They are they're as long as 2 buses. And they were moved as far as 5 miles. Yeah, wow. This book's cool. All right. Deuteronomy 9. Anakim means the long-necked ones, descendants of the Nephilim. Okay? After the flood. As in the days of Noah, so shall it be at what? Coming of the Son of Man. Okay? Numbers 13. Numbers 13:28. The first real account we have of beings from Shemayim, or the heavenlies, being on earth in the future on a broad scale is at the time of the abomination of desolation. The time of the abomination of desolation. What we have done at that point is elected another Messiah, or another anointed one, to rule and reign. How are we known for who we are as believers? Whose image are we being transformed into? And he is the son of his father, right? Now, the adversary, Ha-Satan, has the son of perdition, who has a natural father as well, just as you have a natural father. But there is one who whispers dark sentences or sinister schemes to him, according to Daniel 8:23 through 25, from beyond the veil. The adversary. So how will he be revealed or known for who he is when his father is cast down? Unveiled, no longer to hide. I know you guys are struggling with this because we've always been taught that the adversary is kind of just like this little wind that blows through the room. And he kind of just whispers because we can't see him. He is not just a little wind or a whisper. Nor is he omniscient, omnipresent, or all-knowing, which means he has a vessel and a container. Okay? What do you think the effect would be if all of a sudden there were fallen angels on earth doing miracles, signs, and wonders all over the world? Absolutely catastrophic and devastating. Because they received not the love in their hearts, God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe the lie,